You're watching Talk of the Town on Cambridge Cable TV 2 and a new Concord on Orbit TV 9.
Coming up on this edition of the show, Alan Fraley gives us an update on the Noble County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau. I talk with Heath, Dawson, and Dee Carter from the Living Word about the Jerusalem experience. OSU Extension's Sami Schott talks about the Noble County Fair, which starts Monday. And Karen Border talks about Superhero Saturday in downtown Cambridge, and she brings a special guest. It's all ahead on this edition of Talk of the Town.
From the U.S. Bank Studios, it's Talk of the Town with Perry Baranich.
Welcome to this brand new edition of Talk of the Town. We're coming to you as always from U.S. Bank Studio in beautiful downtown Cambridge, and you can check us out or like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Talk of the Town Show. Check it out. Our first guest is Alan Fraley, the Executive Director. Do you like the way I said that?
I like that.
Of the Noble County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau.
Hi, Perry. It's good to be back.
Good to have you here, Alan. And, you know, hopefully it's going to be a recurring thing that we'll get you on here and talk about what's going on in Noble County.
We love to talk about what's going on in Noble County and the area, the region, the sister counties that are all around here, and how we can all work together to improve either the business community or travel and tourism.
I know that's important to you, and that's one of your goals is seeking like-minded folks to do that. What are we talking about today?
Well, we've got a whole bunch of things to talk about, but I'm time limited.
Yes, you are.
Because we have other guests here. So a couple of the things that I wanted to bring out, just the last 3 weeks in our local newspaper, we've had some what I would call serious improvements in the conversations of moving forward. This would be business minded for a lot of people. We did have House Representative, U.S. Congress House Representative Bill Johnson come to Noble County to have a conversation with our local chamber and other business members about what might be coming down the road. Those things were either related to travel and tourism, were related to maybe a cracker plant down there in Dilley's Bottom, and all of the construction jobs, that's first 5 years. Then we go into the plastics jobs because that's what they're making. They're making the pellets that are used in plastics. So how can we encourage more business development? We had 2 county commissioners in the room. We're talking about building industrial parks. So how can we move forward? Because again, people looking for work cross over county lines with no problem. So if we can get 1 new or 2 new or 3 new small little plants up and running, they're going to employ people from the surrounding areas.
I commend you. The first step is the conversation.
Absolutely.
I commend you for getting folks together and having a conversation because that's where it all begins.
Speaking of conversations, we had another one just last week, which was based around the oil and gas production. We had the Vice President of Eclipse Resources. She was speaking. We had a representative from Artex Oil. They came in and they were talking about the oil and gas development, not just the big picture, because I think we're all very aware of the big picture, but we're talking about the long term. And the fact is that everything to the west of I-77 is being looked at. Although it's a different type of oil, it's harder to get out, but it's cleaner. It's easier to work the condensates out of it. If we can continue this process, there's going to be a lot of what they call ripple effect jobs. Well tenders, all of these jobs that go into keeping the pipelines up, keeping the wellheads up, environmental jobs, all of it is for maybe 60 years.
And everything that they do, people think it's a short-term thing. Everything they do is long-term.
Very long-term. We even had a short conversation about the families that will get royalties for 30, 40, 50 years
on out,
now have an opportunity to invest back in their communities. What are they going to do? Because remember, the beauty of a royalty is I don't have to work an extra hour to earn that secondary income.
Just coming,
So we have an opportunity to invest it right back in the community.
What kind of interest do you see in that, real quick, about reinvesting their royalties?
I think what's going to happen is everybody has to get over buying that brand new pickup truck. Or tractor.
Or new house, or whatever.
Or add to my house. It's okay, because we take care of those things first. Those are the needs. Once we take care of the needs, I think it's hard, and I've had this conversation with my own parents, I think it's difficult to look and say, okay, I might not be here and my second generation is receiving. How do I want that to develop?
Sure.
You can only have a couple new tractors.
Okay, well, you're right. Or you can have as many as you want. You've got 2 minutes.
What? I need to come back. Let me do this real quick. SoCum Festival's coming up. We love it down there. It's a little bit of tradition. It's a little bit of heritage. We're also turning it into a fall festival. 2 really big announcements coming
At
probably,
the festival?
No, probably at the next 2 weeks about what we're doing at the festival, yes.
Okay.
So
All right.
that's
Look
September
forward to
30th,
that. Little
October
teaser
1st.
right there.
Little teaser. You're going to have to read the newspaper and pay attention to the radio. And I want to
Pay
give you a
attention
story.
is hard for me, but
I
go ahead.
want to close with this. 2 stories about tourism in Noble County that apply everywhere. I got a phone call from the chairman of the Chamber of Commerce who said, let me share a story with you. Last weekend, a guy was on a motorcycle, lost control, dumped the motorcycle, was injured on Route 78 in Noble County.
Okay.
The family came out, took care of him, took him to the ER, found out he had a broken collarbone. Fixed him up, took him back, got him food, called the family came in, got the bike, treated everybody fine. Here's the point to the story. Not only were we seen as good Samaritans, now think about this, you're a long way from home. This guy was from Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Laid the bike down in the middle of nowhere. But the locals took care of him. How does that make all of us look to people wanting to travel and tour in our area?
It makes it very appealing.
Very appealing
30
that he might
seconds.
come back.
Wrap it up.
The second one is one of the restaurants got a phone call, a senior citizen motorcycle touring club wants to come through the area to make sure that we would have room for them to eat. This is happening all over southeastern Ohio. We have something to sell here that people just can't find anywhere else.
And it all starts with conversation.
Let's have the conversation.
Game plan and the conversation.
Absolutely.
All right, we will have you back on here in a few weeks. We'll continue this the story. All right. Alan Fraley, the Executive Director of the Noble County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau. We'll be back with more Talk of the Town right after this.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Ruth Dixon and her crew bring you the things you need to decorate your home with country charm and warmth. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge prides themselves on offering the largest inventory and the best customer service in the area. Visit their lot and experience the Classic Difference. The Classic Difference provides customers a service above and beyond what you'll find anywhere else. Their service department, body shop, and parts department strive for the best service and pricing in southeastern Ohio. Stop by the lot and browse their large selection of new and pre-owned inventory, ask about easy financing, or schedule an oil change. That's Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge. Stop by and experience the Classic Difference for yourself.
Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Talk of the Town Show and stay up to date.
Welcome back and thank you for watching Talk of the Town. Oh, if you could see what goes on between tapings, it would be so much fun. Right now we have Heath Dawson, the Executive Director of the Living Word Outdoor Drama. Dee Carter is here, who's a board member for the Living Word, science teacher. Is there anything, Dee, that you haven't done in life? I know everybody knows you as science teacher, but great to have you guys on the show.
Thank you.
You're here to talk about the 4th Annual Jerusalem Experience, right?
Yes. It's a multi-sensory day, and it's really for geared towards children, but also families. We found last year that more adults were coming to it, which is really neat. So the neat thing about it is I like to describe it as a carnival atmosphere. So we have like 12 different stations, and at each station our guests get to kind of partake in something different. You'll have a unleavened bread station where they learn how to make food of the day. You'll have a shofar lesson, which is a ram's horn. They learn how to play that. We'll have a costume making station, a carpentry station, a photo station with we have one of our gentlemen that comes out as Jesus. We'll do that. We have a game station where they'll learn games of the day. Then we have a story time station. So and a petting zoo where we bring up our animals, our donkey, a couple horses. But it's really just a neat day, all told. And this year's theme is Jonah. So we'll be teaching the kids all about Jonah. So kind of a fish theme this year. So it's really neat. So.
Okay, and Dee, you're here in period costume.
And I will be wearing this that day. And I'm in charge of the food. And one of the things we do is this is very hands-on.
Okay.
So they came down, and the first thing that they're going to do is make unleavened bread.
Okay.
And this unleavened bread recipe comes from Kings 1, from Elijah and the widow. And this is like 3,000 years old. And you only make it with brown flour, olive oil, and water. So I thought maybe you would like to taste just a little bit.
You know what? I read about, the biblical account of unleavened bread, and this is like, I'm like a lot of folks who have never tried this at all.
To clarify, that's not 3,000 years old. The recipe is.
So this is the unleavened bread that they would have eaten in the Old Testament.
This is a recipe that's 3,000 years old. And I have got
It's quite good, by the way.
Oh, do you think?
It is
now,
quite good, by the way.
The next thing that they do while this is baking, because I have a little earthen oven, so they actually make this themselves. They get the flour and the olive oil and the water, they make it, and then they flatten it out. I take it back and bake it. And then while they're doing that, I give them a little jar with cream, and then they have to shake it and make their butter.
Okay.
So when this comes out, they put the butter on it.
Okay.
And then they go and get some natural honey. And so we sit down and have we have pomegranate juice for them to drink. So they have a little meal, a little biblical meal with us.
It's pretty cool that it's hands-on because,
it's all
again,
hands-on.
I've read about unleavened bread. You read the Bible,
Right.
you hear about unleavened bread, never tried it.
Yes.
Right.
This is amazing.
Yes.
And that's what really we geared this for. And we call it a multi-sensory day, and it is hands-on. Everything we do. The kids will make a carpentry, go to the carpentry station, they'll make a piece of carpentry for us, whether it be a bench or a seat, and we'll use that. We'll end up staining it and using it in the set next year.
Now you've got
each year we do
the
something
shofar?
like that.
Yes, so we have several shofars on display, and they get to play with the real one. This is actually one from Israel. It's very small, but and I would show you how it works, but I can't.
Okay.
But
Dwayne Lucas is an expert.
Okay.
They make one, and then that night, when they come out and blow the shofar, the kids get up and they will blow their homemade shofar.
That is cool.
And the other thing that is really cool, the kids are going to make an outfit. It'll be a mantle like this, and then they'll have a tie, and then they can come back that night for no other charge, and then we will bring them down to the children's hour, and then they get to have their outfit, and then they join the play.
Wow.
And then they go back and sit in the crowd together. And then during Palm Sunday, Rick Roberson and his wife, Kayla, they will bring them out, and they get to run through Palm Sunday.
We've got less than a minute. The waters of heaven have opened up behind us.
Yeah.
But how much does it cost to get in?
It's $10. Doors will open at 2 p.m. The event lasts from 3 to 6.
Okay.
And then once they're done at 6, then our doors open then for the Living Word. And the Living Word will start at 7:30 that night. So if they're wanting to stay, the Living Word's at 7:30.
Well, I tell you what, if you are a regular Bible reader, there are a lot of things that you're going to see that you've only read about. You can have hands-on participation now. That is so awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
That is so awesome.
Yes.
And again, it's this Saturday.
This Saturday.
3 to 6.
This Saturday.
All right. Heath, thanks for
Perry.
coming in.
Appreciate it.
And Dee, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
And thanks for all that you do, providing something wholesome for families to do here in our area.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
Back with more Talk of the Town right after this.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.
U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
Sitting for 3 or more hours a day can cut off 2 years of a person's life.
Obesity causes 44% of diabetes.
Obesity in teens and children has nearly tripled in 30 years.
Lack of exercise is as deadly as smoking.
Get going, Guernsey!
For more information about Healthy Guernsey, call Southeastern Med's Wellness Resource Department at 435-2946 or visit SEORMC.org.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
Welcome back to Talk of the Town, coming to you as always from U.S. Bank Studio in beautiful downtown Cambridge. Sun's out now. 5 minutes ago we had a gully washer, so imagine that. Hey, my next guest is Sami Schott. She said you can call me Sammy, so I'm going to call you Sammy. FCS and 4-H Program Coordinator at OSU Extension, Noble County. That is quite a title.
I think it's the longest title
in the world. It's the longest one I've ever seen.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Okay, so my position, I started a little over a year ago, takes family and consumer sciences, and I do programming in our county for those that we work with, our partnerships that need it. Okay. So in FCS, we promote healthy people, healthy relationships, and healthy finances. And then my other side of my job is 4-H. We have a 4-H extension educator, so more or less her assistant. I go and do some programs and activities and help her.
And speaking of 4-H and all things geared around that, the 165th Noble County Fair starts Monday?
It starts Monday.
Hard to believe that we're at fair time
I know.
already.
I felt like summer just flew by.
It did. So what's on the agenda for this year's fair? Give us some highlights.
Well, for our junior fair, we have our traditional livestock animal shows. So we have,
Those are popular.
Yes. And our kids do a fantastic job. Our numbers seem to just be going up every year. We're actually outgrowing some of our barns.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's a good problem to have.
It's a problem, but it's a good problem.
Yeah.
So we're okay with that. New to the fair this year in our junior fair activities, we have a roping contest going on with our horse exhibitors.
Wow.
We had so much interest that we've decided to pull out those roping events and just have their own show on Thursday night.
Something you don't typically see around here.
Right, and we have just that interest with our horse. We have some exhibitors that go to rodeos and do all of that. So, just to give them an opportunity to show what they're good at, what they like to do. So, and anything that we can do for the kids.
One of the big highlights, I think, of any fair are the 4-H projects.
Yes.
And probably going to be no shortage of those again this year, are there?
No. Well, at the fair, we have our livestock, which is the big event. At the barns, we like to have full barns, but we also have a hall for our 4-H clubs where they go in and they display, our miscellaneous projects, the food and nutrition projects and clothing projects, because that's another side of 4-H that doesn't get heavily promoted at the fair, but we want to make sure that they get noticed. We judge that earlier in July, so those that are selected to go to state fair can participate. So we want to make sure that all of our kids get included and showcased at our fair.
You mentioned something before we started that myself included never think about, and it's the weather and the heat. Now, the temperatures are supposed to be milder for the fair next year. How does that equate into the barns and the animals and the people there?
Well, as you know, our barns aren't air conditioned
they're not.
like some people wish they were. So it gets hot, and when you have a lot of animals together in one place, it's like humans.
Yeah.
We spread germs. We're in contact with things we're unfamiliar with, and those germs can spread very, very quickly. When we have hot and humid conditions, it kind of increases those chances of animals getting sick. So by the weather being cooler, it allows that, chance of that disease spreading to go down.
And that's kind of a rarity, cooler temperatures at a fair. I mean, it's usually so hot but that would be a welcome change, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would be fantastic. We've been praying for a cool, maybe a rainy fair, so
we'll see what we can do.
Yes.
All right. Were you involved as a youth in 4-H and all these things?
Yes, I've been involved with the 4-H program since I started in 2003. Once I graduated high school, I became the summer assistant in 4-H in our office. I went away for college, but still came back and was involved for the summers. And then luckily, this position opened up right after graduation. I graduated on a Saturday, started my job on a Monday.
Wow.
And
bang, bang, bang.
Great situation to be in. So
wow.
I've been with it since 2003, so I think I'm pretty much stuck for life.
You are stuck for life. And that's what 4-H is all about, is just basically skills for life, isn't it?
Yes. It's great. We promote, basically we work from 5 years old to 18-year-olds. And then there's opportunities after that. So it's a great organization to be involved with.
So the Noble County Fair 165th edition starts on Monday at the fairgrounds in Caldwell, and I know you'll be there.
I'll be there.
People can stop and say hi, and you'll be busy, won't you?
I'll be running around. Just yell out Sammy. I'll be somewhere.
Just say, "Hey, Sammy," and she'll stop and talk to you like she's talked to us. Samantha Schott, the FCS and 4-H program coordinator, or Sammy at OSU Extension, and hope you have a great time at the fair, and hope everything goes well. And I hope you get those cooler temperatures for next week.
Me too.
Hey, we're going to be back with still more Talk of the Town right after this.
We'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys to teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home. Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Talk of the Town Show and stay up to date.
Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Ready? Batman! Wanted to do that for a long time. It's Superhero Saturday, this Saturday in downtown Cambridge. Here to tell us all about it, we have Karen Boyer from Cambridge Main Street and Batman.
Yes.
Glad to have the Dark Knight here as well. What's superhero? Evidently, it has to do with superheroes, right?
That's right. This is our second year. We put a superhero in all the stores downtown, are the ones that want to participate. The kids come up here right behind us at the courthouse at 2:30 and they register. It's $20 a ticket, and that gets you your autograph book. That gets you, we have a bounce house coming in. We have the Ghostbusters. Adam, they're having a slime lab at Carroll Golf Realty. There's going to be a Ninja Turtle event, and then all of our local heroes, which is our law enforcement, will also be on hand so the kids can do meet and greets with them as well. It's a big day.
It's a day of interactive fun. It's interactive for the kids and the adults.
Right. And we encourage the kids to come dressed up, but then they can take their costume off and just maybe wear a T-shirt and a pair of shorts so they don't get overheated. We moved it a little bit later in the day because last year we had it earlier in the day and it was really warm. So this year, after we do the group picture here at the courthouse, they can take their costume off and just wear their favorite T-shirt and then just enjoy the rest of the day.
Yeah, and when when we talk about the true superheroes in our area, we're talking about those who are first responders,
Absolutely.
the EMTs, the sheriffs, the police department. Those are the real heroes in there, and they'll be involved in this.
They are. The fire department brings the big ladder truck down. These kids have never got to be up close and personal.
I've been up in the bucket. Yeah, I know all about that. Yeah.
Sheriff Payton brings a lot of his stuff up. We're going to have some canine information up here about the new canine dogs that everybody's really interested. United Ambulance will be here. It's just a good time to see our local heroes in a positive environment for the kids.
Yeah, it is. And boy, I tell you what, we need more events that are positive environments for kids.
That's
we really,
right.
really do.
And it's a great way to get parents downtown to see how great of our downtown that we have. We just had the big car show, and we had so many people from out of state and out of town, and all they kept telling me was, "Man, your downtown is awesome. I wish our downtown was thriving like your downtown is." So it's a good time to get these local people to come back down and see what we've added, what's new, come down for dinner. We've got a couple of restaurants that we serve in dinner. So it's just a good time in downtown Cambridge.
So it's this Saturday, 3 to 7 p.m., and it is just going to be a day to walk around, check out the stores, check out the superheroes, just meet and greet kind of atmosphere.
You can get your tickets online.
Okay.
You can go to Facebook and go to A Taste of Ohio / Ohio Made Getaways. You can go to that website as well, or you can call the radio station at 432-5605, and I'll fix you up with a ticket. But every kid does need a ticket. We are going to take some walk-ups, so if you decide at the last minute you want to come, you can still pay your $20 when you get there.
And they need to be accompanied by, although it is geared for kids, they need to be accompanied by an adult,
yes.
correct?
And we recommend 3 to 9, but if you've got a kid that's 10 and they want to be involved, they're more than welcome to come down and participate.
This is just one of the many events that have taken place in downtown Cambridge to draw people in, and that's what it's geared to do, right?
Absolutely right. Our merchants would love to have you, love you to come and shop their store, and like I said, there'll be a hero on every store, so make sure you bring your cell phone charged up because you're going to be taking a ton of pictures.
Right. Yeah, I'm a big fan of yours. I am. Batman will be in the house. He will be in the house, along with the others. And again, Adam and the Ghostbusters gang are going to be there.
Slime Lab, Ninja Turtle activity. We have a big bounce house coming and meet all the local heroes. And then just go in and out of the stores. We've got places to have dinner while you're down here.
Yeah. There are some nice stores and more coming all the time. And that's the good thing about, people. You guys aren't resting on your laurels for the downtown. Things are opening.
That's right. The funny part about Superhero Saturday is last year some of the dads had to have their pictures taken with Spider-Man, and it's a family event. So we want you to bring the family. You can bring the little siblings too. They don't need a ticket. They can still come down and participate. But come down and see what we have to offer in downtown, because we sure have a beautiful downtown with lots of great merchants.
Yeah, if you haven't been to downtown Cambridge lately, you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
Yes.
I mean, it starts with the little touches, just like the flowers. The hanging flowers are beautiful. They are.
And we have a gentleman that volunteers his time every day.
He goes out there, see him on the cart.
Waters those.
He's
That's
out there
right.
and watering them. So it's just all a part of what's taking place in downtown Cambridge, thanks to Cambridge Main Street and the businesses downtown. But Superhero Saturday, this Saturday, 3 to 7 p.m. in downtown Cambridge.
Come on down.
Come on down. You'll see Karen Boyer and Batman. We'll be back to wrap it up right after this. Batman!
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Your one-stop shop for all things computer-related is ABC Technical Services. Whether it's designing a new website, website maintenance, PC repair, or over-the-phone tech support, ABC Technical Services has you covered. ABC Technical Services can set up a new network, install the latest antivirus software, and they even offer full video production and editing services too. Give them a call at 740-432-5605 or visit them online at abctechnicalservices.com. A name you know, a name you trust. ABC Technical Services. U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
That's going to do it for this edition of Talk of the Town. Thank you so very much for watching, and thanks again to our guests, Alan Fraley, Heath Dawson, Dee Carter, Samantha Schott, Karen Boyer, and Batman. Hey, several ways to watch the show: Cable Channel 2 in Cambridge, Orbit TV 9 in New Concord, at yourradioplace.com, on YouTube at YRP TV, and Facebook, facebook.com/Talk of the Town Show. Got them all in there. Holy cow, Batman. For producer director Adam Green and Perry Veronich, we'll see you next time on Talk of the Town. Boppo!
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge prides themselves on offering the largest inventory and the best customer service in the area. Visit their lot and experience the classic difference. The classic difference provides customers a service above and beyond what you'll find anywhere else. Their service department, body shop, and parts department strive for the best service and pricing in southeastern Ohio. Stop by the lot and browse their large selection of new and pre-owned inventory, ask about easy financing, or schedule an oil change. That's Cambridge Classic Ford in downtown Cambridge. Stop by and experience the classic difference for yourself.
Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success. You're watching Talk of the Town on Cambridge Cable TV 2 and in New Concord on Orbit TV 9.